How do I find a filter that makes me look less kidnapped? Could you just go and grab anything that would make us look remotely affluent, and I will just stack that kind of behind affluent, like expensive, kind of. If you watch Real Housewives with me in this entire 6-week process, you would know what affluent looked like. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of stack all that like behind me, and hopefully that'll make us look a little bit more not on furlough. Yeah. Where is the best lighting here for me? No, I do not mean bring the television through. That is the last. I know that's the most expensive thing I own, but I do. The last thing I need is for people to know that we've been watching any kind of television during this process. Okay. If anyone asks you, we have been jigsawing, we have been gardening, we have been playing Uno, okay, and we've been writing our own music together. Okay. I sent you the press release. I did send you the press release. I am going to have to put makeup on. I'm going to have to put makeup on. Helen, have we got any more books? Something like an autobiography or, I don't know, a map? What autobiographies have we got? Alan Shearer? No, leave it. Hello everyone. Welcome to my home. I'm here today because, well, no, I am here today and all days at the moment because of government restrictions. But I'm here today to talk to you because the Theatre by the Lake has asked me to share some thoughts, some musings of what I think of this whole dilemma we find ourselves in. You find me in the activity room. It's also, well, it's the spare room in its day-to-day job, but at the moment it's very much gym, sewing room, piano room, place I come to cry when I realise I took a bath during the NHS clap last week and now I can't go out and see my neighbours. But today I'm here to talk to you about the current situation we find ourselves in. The Theatre by the Lake were kind enough to ask if I had any thoughts or musings, so here we are. Isn't it nice to have some time just to spend and sit with your own thoughts? What a blessing it is. I feel like we're at a point now where people are talking about an exit strategy, and therefore people are now looking at what they'll miss about lockdown. For example, some people have had all this extra time to reflect on themselves, the things they've achieved or not achieved, new skills. People have got all this new time to develop new skills, or at least talk about the new skills that they're working on, which is nice. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about, well, I've made a list, in fact, I've made a list of things that I will personally miss once lockdown is over. So I've got my list here. I'm a bit of a serial list writer. I love a good list, whether it be to do, gratitude, hit. I find them very useful. It's always been encouraged. I've always been encouraged to write lists. It's apparently quite a useful thing to do to deal with difficult thoughts and emotions. Get them down on a piece of paper, out of your head where you have to worry about them, and somewhere where they're now, well, they can now be used against you as evidence in a court of law. But they also help you remember things, so still useful nonetheless. The first thing I'm going to miss is being able to lie. It sounds harsh, but let me explain, and I think we'll all be on the same page, okay? It's much easier to lie to somebody over WhatsApp, over Facebook, via email, text message than it has ever been to lie to their face. And there's so much lockdown artwork and crafting and baking shooting around at the moment. It just makes it a lot easier to say, good job, wow, that's really great, with a little emoticon, say, than it is to have to stare them in their eyes and say those things when you don't mean them. So I will miss that. In the same respect, I'll miss being able to leave a boring or uncomfortable conversation due to internet problems. How do you avoid that in the real world? You can't do the old and gone. You can't do that in the real world and then just walk out of the supermarket, can you? It doesn't work. So these things I'll miss. Okay, second on my list is I'll miss not being the only one having anxiety dreams anymore. That'll be a shame. There's been a lot of talk in the last couple of weeks about these wild, crazy dreams that people are all having on lockdown, and some people saying it might be a side effect of the corona. It's anxiety, guys. It's an anxiety dream, that's what you're having. And some of us literally have them just because we said hello weirdly in the supermarket to someone. So yeah, think about the few of us who will still be having those mad old dreams after lockdown. Yeah, it's quite a common thing, really. Another thing I'm a bit worried about is how long is it going to be after we're let out before I can use the, you know what, just fancy a night in excuse when I'm asked to go on a night out. How long until that works again? Also, if you thought it was tough in lockdown, trying to make yourself look productive, trying to make the best out of lockdown, imagine what it's going to be like the first couple of days of being released. Hi guys, just been out for my morning marathon, got to keep up good habits, shook every postman's hand on the way, stroked every dog, kissed a stranger in the supermarket, just because I can, called up a gallery to see if I could sell some of my lockdown artwork. They haven't gone back to me yet. I think they're a little bit overrun at the moment, but that's fine. Just quit my job so I could start my bakery business, and yeah, just having a whale of a time. Find someone's grandma, give her a hug, take care. It's going to be horrendous. But enjoy the rest of lockdown the best that you can. Take care of each other. Thank you for listening. And I'll just cut it there, I think. I think I need a more book.